Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. All right. We got some NBA news today. A couple hours ago, actually. So, as everybody knows, Damian Lillard was one of 3 players to tear their Achilles in this past playoffs. And that was after Dame had blood clots in his leg. So it hasn't been a good time for Damian Lillard. The playoffs were not a good time for not only Damian Lillard, but the Milwaukee Bucks as well. And then 2 weeks ago, they made a big drastic move of waiving him. Now, mind you, you only waive people for certain reasons. And at the time, even though Dame is hurt now, even at the time, Dame could drop about 20 plus a game. So to waive somebody like that was a bit like wow, you know? But they waived him so that way they can have enough money to sign Miles Turner to the Bucks. So now the question was, where will Damian Lillard go? Like, where will he rehab pretty much? The problem is, it would have been a risk to sign Damian Lillard after an Achilles tear. Because an Achilles tear is almost just as bad as an ACL tear. I only say almost is because with ACL tears, there's a higher degree of you retiring from the sport. With Achilles, you can come back from it, but you probably won't be the same after. Kevin Durant is probably the only exception to the rule. My man had an Achilles tear, come back on the court, he's still dropping 26, 27, 28 a game. KD is just that dude for real. He's just that dog. You know what I'm saying? So Dame is also about to be 35, so he's on the later stages of his career. So we don't know where he's gonna be once he comes back on the court. If he comes back on the court, who knows? So what franchise is going to take this risk on Damian Lillard? Well, I will tell you now. The team that took the risk is his former franchise. The team that he left. Damian Lillard is going home. Home being the Portland Trail Blazers. Damian Lillard has signed a 3-year, 100. I actually don't remember the number. I think it's $100-something million contract to go back to the Portland Trail Blazers. This was safe and a smart decision for Damian Lillard. Because again, Dame is 35. So after this 3-year contract is up, he will be almost 39. So he will be at that realm where it's like, it's time to call it a career or it's time to think about it. So he goes back home. He goes back to where he goes back to where it all started, Portland. Dame wanted to be a Portland Trailblazer forever. Let's be factual on that. Dame wanted to be a Trailblazer forever. The problem was the organization just would not give him what he needed. And that was a team built around him so they can compete for a championship. Now, they were always a good playoff team. They were always in the playoffs. Portland was always in the playoffs. Let's be factual on that. That's how good Portland was. You know what I'm saying? They were always in the playoffs. They were always there. 2019 is the farthest they went. They went to the Western Conference Finals against the Warriors. They got swept. But it showed how capable that team could have been. This time around, I think this is more so he's got this injury. He's about to turn 35, so he's kind of at that point where it's like, I can retire at any time now if my body just decides to give up on me entirely. I think this is just more for a safe. This is just safety at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Dame thinking about championships anymore. I'm sure he wants to compete for them. I'm sure he wants Portland to wake up and do something. I'm sure. But regardless, it ain't about titles no more. It's about his health at this point. He wants to continue making as much money as possible to feed his family. And then when he retires, he hopefully is good. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how things go. We'll see how the rehab is for Damian Lillard. Will he come back? I doubt he'll come back this season. I doubt that. So he'll probably miss this whole next season. He'll probably be back for the 26-27 season. And we'll see what type of shape he'll be in. For now, I don't see Portland competing for anything. I don't think they'll even go far as the play-in. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of Anthony Simons. They got Drew Holiday back. Drew Holiday is old himself, and he's not the same as he was. I mean, he can still definitely defend at a high rate. That's just what Drew Holiday does. But that's all that he can really provide for you. They also got rid of DeAndre Ayton. They let Ayton go. So it's just more Donovan Clingan. You still got us Shaden Sharp. You got Scoot Henderson. You got Avia, who had a pretty good season. You know, you got some pieces there that could do something. But, you know, it's up to them, the coaching staff, and, of course, the front office on how this Portland team goes moving forward. Because when Damian Lillard comes back, you got to figure something out. Right now, you don't got much to worry about. Just let him rehab. Let him take all the time that he needs to get better. And then, boom, you got the guy that was your franchise player for 10-plus years. So, Dame, you're back home. You're rehabbing at a place that you know very well. You probably didn't sell your house. You probably sold your house. Probably got to get your house back. You know what I'm saying? That joint probably not going for market value anymore. Maybe the price went up. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But either way, regardless, welcome home. You know what I'm saying? Welcome home. Hope the rehab goes well. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Add a little NBA to my wrestling because I still got a good amount of wrestling videos I got to make. So until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support, as always. Until next time, peace, love, 100. Yeah.